Alright, Steam is open. I can play the game now. But it's fine. You can vicariously relive the game through me. That's what I'm here for. I should also turn my controller on. Because once again, we're at another game that tells me to play with a gamepad. Why can you not hear the game? Better. Enter profile name. You played on keyboard and mouse because you lack batteries? Yeah, well, I have batteries. I bought rechargeable batteries because I have an Xbox 360 controller, is the gamepad I use. So it requires actual AA batteries. So I bought rechargeable AA batteries specifically for it. Certain parts of Echoes of the Eye can be intense for some players if they become an obstacle to your enjoyment of Outer Wilds. A reduced frights option is available. Oh, great! I'm gonna get scared. Of course, this game has scary things in it. Thank you for supporting Outer Wilds Ventures. A new museum exhibit is now available. I don't care about none of the DLC stuff right now. All I care about is making this game properly windowed and not actually full screen. No, no, no. Where is it at? Advanced? Nope. Nope. I just want. What do you mean whether the game should run as windowed, borderless window, or full screen, but there's only a checkbox? How is that helpful? It's only a checkbox. That's not how this works. Game. You can't give me a checkbox when we have three options. Yep, this is just a regular window and does not work properly, so I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. Borderless windowed. Borderless window was my plan. Also, hi, Drop Voltage. Hope you're having a good day. Hmm. Not that it matters too much, it's just annoying that whenever I tab out that the music and everything stops, especially when I'm streaming. Maybe I can keep music on. No, no, I can't. Oh well, I'm not gonna get caught up on that for too long. That's not what we're here for. I'll deal with it as it comes up as a problem. It is space game time. Hello, Max Minerva. Max Minerva. Hope you're having a great day. Wake up. Oh god. That's not good. I'm This game might be problematic. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, it's very bad. Okay, hold on. Alright, give me a second before everything dies. I'm going to turn you off for a moment. Options. Graphics, because my GPU is currently dying. Nope, still dying. I might have to get rid of the 3D avatar on this one. That's gonna be annoying. Last person I saw with one would get weird screen splitting whenever they tabbed out. Yeah, it is taxing my GPU quite a bit, which is causing OBS and everything else to die. I'm gonna have to go back to the 2D avatar, I think, for this game. Tech issues, the game. Lovely, lovely. Let's try one more downgrade and see. Otherwise, I'm going to turn things back up and just turn my actual 3D avatar off. Nope, didn't really help. Alright, hold on. VC face, goodbye. I have to say goodbye to you for this game. I could try 720p, but that would require changing some other stuff as well. And I can easily just do this. Oh, that's not gonna work anymore. I'll take 2D avatar over your computer exploding. Thank you. I would too. Although I need to do this. I need to grab this because I don't have this set up properly anymore because of how my Discord server has changed. I haven't had to use this 2D avatar in a very long time. So you're gonna get a static 2D avatar. It's not even gonna light up when I speak. That's problematic, but it's fine. I'll fix it for next stream. Picture avatars. Bam. There I am. Look at me. Adorable as always. Alright, is this going to be enough to stop OBS from dying? That is definitely better, but not perfect. Graphics. I really don't want to do that. Yeah, that's the thing though, is my game itself is running perfectly fine for me. It's just OBS that's struggling to actually render the video because Outer Wilds is taking up 90% of my GPU. I don't understand why it's taxing my GPU so hard. Why do you do this, Outer Wilds? I get that it's a big game, that's just a lot. Alright. Yes. Second GPU. I mean, it's possible. I don't want to do this. That didn't help as much as it should have. It's a very CPU heavy game as well. I mean, my CPU is fine. It's using only half of my CPU. It's using 90% of my GPU. You can't even record 1080p on 2D content? Wow. That's insane. I really don't want to change everything to low quality either. Okay, something's up, because even with this, it's gone down 1%. I mean, that helps slightly. Having it windowed helps a little. Mm. So I can make it look fine for you guys. I just have to play in a window the whole time. Mm. I don't even know what else I can do. I've literally turned everything as low as possible. Yet. Yeah, even as low as possible, I've gotten it down 10%. And it's still struggling. Random question, can you pick a shoe color? Blue. Well, I guess this is how we're playing. What GPU am I running? Uh, my GPU, I never remember what it is. Hold on 1 second. I have an RTX 2070. A little bit older, but not crazily old. Does it look fine for you? There's no lag or anything like this? None that you can see? Okay. This is fine. I'll play in windowed mode if it means that it looks good for you guys. That's what I'm thinking, Dropped. A 2070 should have no issues with this game. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, physics stuff shouldn't be an issue because it's just CPU and my CPU is fine. Okay, what do we got here? Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling gamepad for this game. Get it back to full screen. Just do this real quick. Because it's 720p, so it doesn't perfectly fit my overlay now. Yeah, I'm seeing noticeable stuttering when it's full screen from OBS. At least I'm seeing stuttering in OBS's preview. You're out of ideas? I don't know, something's just weird. 2070 really shouldn't be having problems with this game. But alright, enough distractions. Might make you appreciate 480. No, we're not doing 480p. I can only go so low before I start to get upset by the quality. Alright. It's just fine. I've played a lot of 2 games in windowed mode recently. I'll be fine. Cool. Okay. That's a gun. That's not a gun. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. No other buttons do anything but those. 1 pixel, just 1 giant pixel in the middle of the screen. What? Hold on. Music. That's cool. Okay. Can I talk to you? Yes, I can. Oh god, I have to give voice. Oh no. Really low quality audio. Seems pretty heavy on reading and audio immersion. So as long as we can hear, we're good. And stutter isn't gonna be heard in one headphone. God, you guys are making me think the worst possible stream I could possibly make. Thanks for that. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch. Camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Are you sure you'll fix the retro rockets? That was the only problem. That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get launch codes from Hornfields at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. Not having second thoughts, are you? Moth, you're not helping. How's the ship looking? Great. Hey, you might get a kick out of this. I've repurposed the spare oxygen tank to be used as an extra combustion chamber. What does that do? Well, it's all very conceptual, but basically, it's like taking a regular second stage booster and strapping a bigger rocket onto it. Isn't that great? That sounds scary. How safe would you say this thing is? Oh, it's perfect 10, unless you're factoring in pilot armor, pilot error, in which case it's about a 4, no offense. Wow. Sounds very safe. See you around Wagrius. And hi, Amai, how y'all doing? What's my mission once I'm in space? Hey, you're the pilot, you tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourselves? Doesn't matter if you go to the moon or Brittle Hollow or just the other side of Timber's Hearth. It's all the same to me. Get out there and have fun. Just don't hurt the ship, that's all I ask. What else before I lift off? If you have any goodbyes to say, better say 'em now. I think your friend Hal is in the observatory waiting to see you off. Oh, and Gonson says they have the Zero G chamber set up if you want a refresher on marked ship repairs in space, making ship repairs in space. Not saying you have to, but it'd help get Gonson off my back if you did. Did you see the stretch and hydrate from a mine? No, I didn't, but I will do that now. I'm usually not looking at chat whenever I'm reading, so if something comes up and it's been a couple messages since, you should probably assume I didn't see it. Cool. So this is where I need to be for the launch codes. What if I go this way instead? Okay, I can't go this way. I don't have the ability to use my arms, apparently. Can't believe Nilana purposely ignored. Wow! Hello, Demon Beast. How are you? Thank you for being here like always. Micah. Fly model ship. Hey, it's you. Slade said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see you launch. Aren't you going into space? Aren't you? Thank you, DMBs, for the 100 bits. I appreciate them. You better not have changed your mind. Hey, I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try to fly my model ship? Slate says she's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. Ah, you're just saying that. But if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate said it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Okay. This is fine. I definitely know what I'm doing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. That is about right. Hold on. I got this. I got this. I am the most professional pilot ever. I feel like it's gonna go kaboom. Nope. No, we're fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Everything is going according to plan. I can't even see where it is. Okay, let's just reset the model ship. Let's just reset it again. Got it. Does that count? Does that count as me doing a good... Oh, dang it. This is fine. I did it. First try. No failures. Yep, definitely first try. I didn't fail anything at all. Alright, I've had enough of this. Leave. So what do you think? Wow, that was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on a re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? No. No, I won't be. Depth perception. That definitely was difficult. Now land it on the moon. I'll be fine. Everything's fine. I'm not going to immediately die. Like trying to drive a car, except you're on the curb instead of in the driver's seat. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. We have thunder and lightning. I hope you're being safe. Talk to Porphy. Hey yo, Hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you and me and Dawson open up a bottle of the good stuff. Only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Tell me, what can I do for you? Any new dirt? I give 100 bits, the ship crashes. Exactly. I'm over to teach Esker to tap trees next. Time they return from the Adderlock? If they'll bring me lunar sap, I can attempt moon wine. I've just finished sealing up another batch of sap wine for aging. I like to begin aging a batch on the day of a significant occasion, you know. That way, there are so many bottles labeled structural collapse and house fire. Enjoy your travels. Thanks. I'll definitely enjoy them and not immediately crash. I love ruining metaphors in the name of scientific accuracy. Of course, doesn't everybody? Outer Wild Ventures present satellite camera. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. This is fine. Keep taking photos until I eventually find what I'm looking for. Like I'm making a movie. My arm got tired from clicking so much. Oh look, there we are. I did it. The pilot seat. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Fieldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight in space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Parthian history. Click, 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 click. I've never clicked so rapidly in my life. My ears are having a lot of fun. How's the volume, Zan? Is it too loud or anything? Oh. Thor very angry. I was joking about the clicking. I see. Okay. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is that between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Are you going to watch the launch? Of course. I'll be watching from a safe distance, obviously, and mostly to make sure nothing catches fire, but watching nonetheless. Yeah, that geyser is incredibly noisy. Do you really worry that the space program will burn the village down? Only constantly. You learn to live with it. And you also learn to sleep with a bucket of water next to your bed, just in case. I'm good. Glad to hear it. Who thought putting a giant geyser in the middle of this town would be a good idea to make a ton of noise? Marl. Gotta go for a bit. I'll try to catch more of the stream later. See you around, poet. Thank you for stopping by. So it's launch day, huh? It's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village is the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize that. Don't worry, it's held up all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Geyserification. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specific to me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? I love Outer Wilds Venture Safety. That tree's got it coming. If you swing by the moon, say hi to Esker for me. You're the one I'm supposed to talk to, so I will talk to you last. I love my MP Fish goblin friends. Interesting. Remember when Elon Musk insisted on spending his rocket? Yes. Yes, I do remember. Well, I was also told to go to the observatory, so it's fine. I'll talk to you now, and then I'll go to the observatory. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving for the crater today. If you meet any other travelers out there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the traveler's instrument. Oh, sure. I made up all the instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Carrot's drums, there's Ryback's banjo, there's Gabor's flute. Let's not rant about how much we hate Elon Musk in chat. As much as enjoyable as that would be a whole 4-hour stream on its own, let's be honest. And Fieldspar's harmonica, of course. The Fieldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday that they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Trouble is, every time the heathen leaves for outer space, there's one less musician in our orchestra. So, did you need something? Where is the observatory that I should know? Elon Musk event stream next? No. No, we're not doing that. Where's the observatory? It's questions like that make us worried about you going into space on your own, you know. The observatory is up the path behind the waterfall. There are a couple of signs marking the way, but really, you just keep going up there. You just keep going up and then hook up right when you get to the zero G caves. But take care of yourself up in space. I chose to believe that's the actual file's name. Okay. Tephra. Hello, astronaut. God, what was that voice? If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Maureen won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Wagrius has converted bunny coins. I see. That's surprising. I think that's the first time you haven't just requested ASMR, Wagrius. Oh, okay. Here are the rules. Galen and me will hide with these radios, and you'll find us using your signal scope. You'll use your signal scope to find us. The last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. I had to go find Shieldman. Hello, child. You found me. Yes. Is that all? You're not gonna, like, disappear and go back to where you came from? Nope, okay. I wouldn't even have needed the signal scope to find you. You got me, but I'm the last one. I win. How about you play again when you get back from space? You got it. Sure. This game breaks a lot of those classic gaming conventions. Ape holders can use multiple slurp juices in a single ape. Have to build to the Discord coin hordes somehow. I mean, you can just get your daily coins. Or save them. It's fine. I love this game so much. Hi, Snack. How are you? I haven't left for space yet, so you haven't missed anything. Besides me mostly fighting with my computer to stream this game properly. I'm literally playing it at lowest settings, and I'm in windowed mode because my game couldn't handle it. Oh god. Oh god. This is just gonna be my entire chat now, isn't it? Outer Wilds is without a doubt one of the video games of all kinds. All time, yes, it is. Fish and rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving for the crater. The crater. Guess what? I'll be a little busier without you around the living hand. A big water plant. Giant's Keep. That's where I'd go. Why is that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabo told me about the first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in a wave, but couldn't see too far down. With how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. You need an airplane turbine to stream this with a VTuber model, apparently. 2,000 in the sea, to answer your question. It says so if you look at it in the thing. If you want to wait and just add them all up at like the end of the stream and do them all at once, you can do it that way instead of doing it every single time someone clicks the button. One of the big ones in A380. I don't know what you guys are even talking about. Because if people are going to keep doing it, it's probably better to just wait until, like... What? It should. It should appear in the reward queue. I only turned off the stretching and hydration ones. You just have to refresh the reward queue. It's not constant. Gappo wants to see what lay beneath the surface. They decide to travel deeper. They travel down and down. But suddenly, Gabbro couldn't get any further. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Garbo go any deeper. It held Garbo back, almost as if it was trying to protect them from something. And then, in that terrible darkness, Garbo saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. I mean, that's what Garbo said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked him out pretty good. Anyone wants to hear new stories in the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. I didn't see what option I selected. Oh, then, today's hall. They're in the observatory. Not that I caught anything yet, but if I had, I'd definitely bet it. Hornfields. Hornfels is pretty much always in the observatory. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. God, this waterfall is so loud. Read. East. Nomai Ruins. North. Young Bark Crater. Northwest, Geyser Mountains. South, Quantum Grove Crater. Is the model broken today? Well, this game is killing my GPU by using over 90% of it. So therefore, I can't also stream and have the model running at the same time. Scout Launcher. Aim Launcher. Launch Scout. Okay, is it just unbound? Because I'm hitting right bumper and nothing is happening. I've been hitting right bumper quite a bit and nothing's happening. So it's not letting me zoom in with this either. Because I'm definitely hitting it. What in the heck is happening? It does that sometimes. Unplug your mouse if you haven't already. I don't want to unplug my mouse. I mean, I can, but I would rather not. You mean just unplug it and then plug it right back in is all I have to do? Eh. Yeah, it's working with mouse. Oh, no, okay. I did it with my mouse and now it's working. Tabbing out of Outer Worlds breaks a lot of things. For some reason. Try using your mouse and keyboard for a bit and see if the controller works again. Yeah, doing it with right-clicking with my mouse fixed it. Cool. I had to click fast enough to get us real-time video. Camera sound.wav. That's interesting. Okay. Ow. Okay, note to self, there is fall damage. Hello, Moraine. Hmm? Oh, hello, astronaut. Me checking if there is fault damage. Exactly. Maybe keep your ankles intact. You have to figure out there's fall damage somehow. And I could ask you all if there's fall damage, or I could jump off of something and learn for myself. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. I see. It's set to Outer Wilds Venture's frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night, I heard Ripeneck's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets, too. Depends on what time of day and night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. I already figured that out, but that's good to know. Or we could just go hide and seek instead. This game is all about discovering stuff for yourself. Ooh, yeah, discovering if your falling hurts by jumping off high things and potentially dying. And again, sounds of space today. There are. A signal scope is set to the outer wire of his face. I've already said all of this. Haven't you been up here this tree a while? I'm concerned Marl will cut down this tree if no one is in it, so I don't want to leave it for too long. Mayor Rudolph says Marl isn't supposed to cut it down, but I don't think they see eye to eye on this one. Eyes to eyes on this one. I'll still watch your launch, though. I'll have a good view of it from up here. Okay. Well, I've gotten myself into a situation. Okay, I managed to free myself. Finally holding back on Hydrate Redeems is going to pay off. Yeah, you're gonna get a whole bunch of Discord currency. You can technically just give yourself infinite of, but if you do that, I will strip you of your ability because I don't want to ruin the economy. I will disable that ability and only do it myself if you guys make me. I have more faith in you than that, though. Hi, astronaut. You know that the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Dawson said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a but long time to go away. I hope there'll still be ghost matter in the village when I've grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Activating capitalist mode. I can ruin the economy without cheating. Yes, you probably have a lot of rewards. Oh, thank you, local. I may end up adjusting the values if people, because I have no way of telling how many channel points people have. And there's people like Reth that has watched my streams for almost 4 years and probably has the ability to single-handedly destroy the entire economy. But it's fine. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad. It feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try to walk into it in space, okay? Sounds bad and painful. It's cool that little scouts can detect ghost matter and all. But what would be really cool is if little scout could like shoot ghost matter and stuff? Oh, pew pew pew. Huh. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Ornitals. Interesting. So does that count for this as well? Okay, so this does not count. This is not a camera, it is a scope. Good to know. Interesting. Alright then. I'm back. Also, these voices are amazing. This kid is a menace. My voices are not amazing. Breath can destroy this economy. It's fine. It's fine. If Reth really wants to destroy the economy, you're not able to give coins to other people, so that's fine. It just means that Reth will have infinite money and can buy anything that I ever put in the shop. And I'll eventually make something that's like 2 million bunny coins, and then Reth will be able to buy it, and then he'll use all of his coins on it because he'll be the only one to ever have it. Zero Grav Cave. Hey, come in and say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got zero G training set up if you want a refresher. Your voice is beautiful. Thank you, Snack, but my voices are not. Hey, I thought I might see you before the launch. Oh, the big launch. You are missing an eye, my friend. It's getting the better of ya. Are you kidding? I'm a natural at this. No, I ain't gonna do that. Voices are... No. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast emptiness of space, endlessness of space. But hey, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully the lunatic slate at least fix the retro rockets. God, I am struggling with words today. See you around, Waggrass. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down the Zero Drive cave and needs of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down there, lift, and into the cave. Or don't, as long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Unrepaired satellite coming up. Get to it. And try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. It's fine, I got this. Nell, if you think your voices are amazing, slightly blush and don't move at all. I can move. Don't you tempt me. See, I'm moving. I disagree. Flashlight. This is not quite zero G, but this is definitely less G. I don't know. I'll still wait until I see the flight controls, but I still feel like if I was using my keyboard and mouse, this would be easier to control for me. Everything in Overwatch? Or Outer... Oh, everything in Outer Wilds. I read that as Overwatch. It's fine. Zero G cave. Suit up. Outer Wilds. Right trigger for up, left trigger for down. Horizontal thrust. Cool. Interesting. So I'm gonna try and use as little fuel as possible. On the surface, the gravity is normal. The deeper you go, the gravity is less intense. Because space. Because science, not really. That doesn't really make sense, but you know what? That's fine. I don't know how scientifically accurate that is, but that's how this game works. I mean, if you go far, well, gravity is created by a large amount of mass pulling you towards it. So in theory, yes, if you went very far below the surface of a planet, gravity would be less. That is technically... They went hard on the gravity. I mean, it kind of makes sense, San, if you really think about it, because then there's less mass underneath of you. Therefore, the gravity would technically be less. The pressure would also crush you to death, yes. Hey,
Hey, nice of you to drop down.
I'm getting some zero G time in.
So you're going in there, in the cave. What? No, I'm fine. Great, great, fine.
You don't look fine.
Well, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me think about it. Talk about it. Well, now I got hand sweats. Hey, you're back. You need something?
Give me the dirt.
Some fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tech T saw something crash outside the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on fire watch when the old scout launcher saw smoke. So they were to check out the safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that once. Tech once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me.
This gravity bigger ones have more. Mass creates gravity, with it being the strongest in the center of mass. Okay, this voice tops the Sonic voice. What do you mean? That's where I'm going today.
Oh no way. You want to run off into space? That's your business. But don't make me, think about it. Bad enough we got this weird cave down here.
Temper Earth, so yeah, again, not scientifically accurate. .1 gravity. What? Oh, now it's fully zero G. I see. I love the vast intimate space and how it reminds you of how incredibly insignificant I am. Velocity matched. Okay, that's cool. Being able to just match something's velocity like that. Very good for standing completely still. How do I fix this thing? Just had to get closer. Repair. Repair complete. Well, too bad. You're both significant to me. I just love the science of it all, like how gravity kind of runs. G is the place to be. Nope, that was the wrong direction. It's fine. Where's the last one? I hear it. Is it up higher? Oh, don't tell me it's inside this thing. Ah, of course it is. Okay, that is relative to your camera position. If I do this, it's always up, and that's always down. Okay, it's always relative to your camera position, not that. So that's good to know. Fun fact, black holes have such intense gravity they create time dilation, which you can send you on a one-way trip to the future. One-way trip to the future, and your death.
Ow.
I may have slightly hit my head against the ceiling, it's fine. Well, that went better. I only bonked myself once. For the whole Interstellar 1 hour here, 7 years when Earth thing comes in. Um, return the suit? What? This is my suit. My suit now. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling towards through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I have put so much time into training. Got it? I really love it. Interstellar is an amazing movie. I have never seen Interstellar before. This is a game about learning things. Should I jump into the ghost matter just to see what it's like? We need to do a movie night. We could do that. It hurts a lot. Don't do it. Hold your horses. We could probably watch Interstellar for a movie night in the Discord. There is the observatory this way. I think so. We could do that. I don't usually watch movies, but if it's with all of my friends, I mean, I could definitely enjoy that. I like how this game is getting over 200 FPS, but heaven forbid I full screen it and then OBS doesn't have enough GPU to actually render the video. Yeah, I was talking about mine. I probably wouldn't do it in such a large Discord server like TRPC just because having 27, 30 people join a voice call would be awful. Maybe limiting your frames to 60 FPS. Am I able to do that in here? I didn't see a limit option. There isn't an easy way to do that, at least just in game. I wouldn't be able to join there. I wouldn't be able to join there's that many people either. Like, it's entirely possible that the game running at such high FPS is what's killing my GPU. But as far as I can tell, there's no way to limit the FPS in this game. Unless, I mean, I turned VSync off because it normally causes issues. But if I turn it on, wouldn't it? No. Well, it limits it to 144. You could set OBS priority higher in Task Manager. Actually, turning VSync on actually helps because it limits the game to 144 FPS. That's my monitor's refresh rate. Yeah, it's because it changed back to full screen when I changed that setting. I'm gonna give this a try real quick, because if I could play in full screen, I would prefer that. How does that look? Besides looking pixelated because it's 720p still. Hold on. Nope. That's not terrible. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Did you cap your monitor in Windows settings to 60? Bet you're right, that would do it. The game itself simulates itself as 60 steps per second, so even if it shows high frame rate, it doesn't look different. Yeah, this is struggling a little bit. I could try to cap this monitor down to... God, I don't know how to do that in Windows off the top of my head. Would it be in here? This might be where I do it, because this is where I went to set my monitor to. Maybe. Refresh rate. I can change refresh rate, but I can't set it down to 60. Click display settings, click on the game monitor, click advanced display settings. Didn't see it there. Check again. Okay. The game is now limited to 60 frames per second. Because VSync locks it to your monitor's refresh rate. That actually has done wonders for this game. Task Manager. How much GPU is Outer Wilds using now? Oh my god, instead of using 90% of my GPU, it's using 30%. Hold on. Can't believe it worked. You're a genius. You said you were here to help, and you have managed to help, so congratulations. Let me just turn everything back to maximum and see if that's fine. Everything at maximum is only running at 50% of my GPU. Tech support on and off the clock. I didn't notice. I didn't even think about that when I turned VSync off, because VSync usually causes problems. God, this game is so much more pretty this way. And now I have enough extra overhead on my GPU to turn my actual VTuber model back on. Don't change the FOV unless you need to for non-vomitable reasons. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Would the VTuber model work? Probably. I'm about to find out. It looks like I have enough overhead, but we're about to find out. Busy face. Show back up. There we go. Cool. And everything combined, we're at 77% of my GPU is being used, which is leaving enough room for OBS to actually render the goddamn video. Thank you for that suggestion. That's made me immediately enjoy this game more. Because not having to stare at a tiny window and it being this freaking beautiful is amazing. Zan, listen. Listen, Zan. You've seen me play Omori. You know how I am with games. I definitely am in the I take my time a lot category. Still counts as content. Exactly. Alright, now this is way too much. That's just way too much fisheye. I'm used to 90 FPS in games. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And thank you again for that suggestion. I'm used to 90 FPS in games. Even that, though, that's a lot more fisheye than I'm used to. It looks unusual. I'm gonna drop it down to 80. Because higher FPS will make the zero grab sections a bit easier if I could see more. That's okay. Not too big of an issue. The only thing I wish I could do now is run it in borderless windowed. Is this working? Is that still working? If only it was borderless windowed, so the music would keep playing if I tabbed out, but that's fine. Okay. I don't know. I think you're right, that just looks so much better. There's no fisheye on it. Okay. Orwell's awesome. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Dawson, Slate, and Feldspar. Outer Wilds Venture, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Now it looks even better because I can see more. Exactly. There's a way to do that, but you have to mess with the launch settings and reboot the game. That's not worth it. Feldspar was the first Parthian to be internationally launched into space. Intentionally launched into space. They completed their first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adder Rock, which I'm assuming is probably where we go first. The moon, or we just go somewhere else on this planet. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's a translator tool. Inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, geez, do not break it. Ugh, ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and it's not even gonna go. I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I am terrified. Don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So, what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard. Garbo brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Horfels just finished preparing it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real-life Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we're ever gonna get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez, I got a little carried away there. Oh god, just hearing him say "aw, geez" immediately makes me want to give him a Morty voice. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Where'd the statue come from? From Giant's Deep. Yeah, we already found. Fished it out of the ocean. Hornfels doesn't know much about it yet. Just that it's crazy, old, and super tough. I wonder why the Nomai carved it. Apparently, Garbo went back in Giant's Deep to try and learn more about the statue. I gotta find some answers there. Where can I find Gabro? Gabro said
They were going back to Giant's Deep whenever they found that wherever they found that Nobai statue. One of the islands, I think. You remember Gabos plays the flute, right? Like all the time? I bet your signal scope could find them easily. If you see Gabbro, say hi for me. Why did the Nomai create the statue? Good questions. So Gabbro found this fully intact statue on Giant's Deep, right? Well, Hornbills told me that it's made from the same type of special stone as the partial statue Chert brought back from the Hourglass twins. That's why I got there's so many words here that are hard for me to say. That's why Gabbro, chipped the Giant's Deep statue. That stone fragment was repurposed for your ship's computer. Maybe the statues were made from something storing information.
Think I'll discover anything cool in space?
You never know. Maybe you'll be one of the ones that solve the mysteries of Nomai. Or maybe you'll discover a new kind of rock or something. But honestly, as long as they don't end up naming new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you'll have done a great job.
Nope, that was it.
No problem. Take it easy.
Are they goat people? They just look like goat people. With 3 eyes. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note that the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from, or what happened to them. Interesting goat people with antlers.
Hello, Kane. I'm lovely. How are you, Kane?
Radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by a deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the planets, the plane of the solar system. Thanks to the recent upgrade, the Deep Space Satellite is now responsible for gathering the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. The new exhibit is DLC related, by the way. Oh, I see. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Does that mean you're going to be hanging around for a while, Kate? As the star core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. My friend spoiled the DLC for me because he didn't like that 2 of my characters died in the bad ending of the story. What? Still willing to get it for the sheer challenge? What do you mean 2 of your characters died in the ending of the ending of... Wait. You wrote a story, killed 2 characters, and someone you still call a friend spoiled the ending to a video game because of that? That doesn't sound like a friend to me. That's just vindictive. Our sun isn't heavy enough to go to supernova. Fun fact, good to know. This crystal was taken from Nomai Ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Oh god, that's a thing. For now. Sun isn't big enough, it'll probably just start swelling in a few billion years, eventually swallowing our planet. Of course. Had it coming. Just bigger and go poof. What do you mean you had it coming? It's your story. You shouldn't be spoiled about a game you care about just because you killed that character. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to our Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. We have to kill the sun, just like an ultra kill. I don't get the references Callie's making. I haven't played Hollow Knight or Ultra Kill. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. Interesting. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers, and quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was likely adapted for living exclusively on land. Differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Parthians couldn't be descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear what the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find out more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? If they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xeno-archaeological expeditions. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction. And she says calibrating the device won't take long. Felix, fortunately, the Atterlock's lack of all atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Interesting. You missed me failing to pronounce words. Sound it out now. Shush. It's fine. I'm fine. I didn't struggle to say a stupid, easily word. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. So what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Atterlock gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Oh look, the balls moved. It was definitely the moon, I promise. Anyway, in the hicks are you? The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appeals. Nell has her own gravity. She is literally a no. Flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited for living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Again, those balls, TM, are properly simulated, not just faked. Yeah, I can tell. Everything in the universe with mass is pulling on everything else with mass, but weakens over time. Over time, yes. And distance. Oh, okay, well. Timber Hearth, you are here. You can go to the sun? Probably. I could probably just go into the sun if I really wanted to. I should use more than 2 brain cells when typing. Yeah, it's fine. Has Nilana looked at the rock yet? What rock? Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm gonna wing it. Plan to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the great Outer Wilds veterans tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to use while you're out there. Well, looks like that's all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could have presumed to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Dying in space. Time to go die. Was there something else that you needed? Where are the other travelers? Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins. On both of them at the same time. Ryback is on Brittle Hollow. And Gabbro is on Giant's Deep. And there's Feldspar, obviously. But of course, we don't know where they are or if they're even still alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of our 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gosson, Slate the Engineer, and me. As ground control and later museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosson did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared him. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly. But they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And one day, they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. I have not seen Top Gun. Nah, thanks, I'm good. Take care. I'll see you around. Whatever you do, don't die. You said, have I seen the rock yet? Is there a rock I need to be staring at? What, this rock? The rock that makes me do this? Yes, I saw that. You mean this rock? The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play. Gabbro claims the rock exists in all positions, all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. Okay, that is very creepy. It's everywhere at the same time. As a guy, I look at a rock and keep it if it's cool. Among Us? Oh no. Okay, that is kind of creepy. Except it's only there until you walk outside. It only does the effect when you're standing outside, which is weird. Unless I'm just not close enough to it, but... regardless... We're almost 2 hours in and we're finally about to leave this planet. Hi. What? Am I not gonna tell anybody that just happened? That's a pretty cool rock.
was that? Pardon my language.
I'm gonna go talk to this guy about that. Rose stole your memories. Yep, I don't remember anything now. Hey, what should I tell you about the creepy statue that just stole my memories? No, no, I don't want to tell anybody about that. No, it's fine. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Where the heck am I going? What? Here. I just circled that thing like twice. Of course, the other person wasn't here to see it. Alright, well, I guess we're leaving. But what's up here? This is just back to where we were. Hey, hey. So, did you get a look at my statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? Like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? No, that statue was definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Onefails tried everything to get that statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're gonna get any answers from the museum statue, but Arbo said they were going back at the Giant's Deep. Don't know what island they're on, though. Maybe they tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro, so maybe you're better off seeing for more info on your own, searching for more info on your own. The statue gave you drug-induced hallucinations. Gee, now I'm really jealous of you going into space. Hey, see if you can use your translator tool. Use our translator tool out. Find more about the statue, okay? Good luck. Stay flying. I had to leave earlier than expected. Bye-bye. See you around, Sandy. Thank you so much for stopping by at all. I appreciate it. The power of shortcuts. Whoa, did I just find someone else in the wild who tells people to have a good time zone? And I say good time zone instead of good morning because I never know what time people are? Can't believe I found somebody else in the wild that does that.
Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Felspar did?
Good time zone, Moth. That's pretty disturbing.
Both Hornfels says no one knows what happened to Felspar. Hornfels says they got lost in space even though they were the best pilot ever. You're not as good as Felspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost.
It's always a time zone somewhere in the world. Now I'm tempted to make that time zone a Twitch emote. It's only in my Discord right now. Or however that goes, something like that. Ah, it's a shortcut back down to here. Hey, looks like you're ready for takeoff. I don't remember what his voice was. This is my problem with all games. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't really get back to working on the new ship. Wait to get back to working on a new ship. Working on fixing the autopilot's average system for this one. avoidance system. Sorry. Launch codes acquired. This is certainly something. Well, I gotta get those launch codes tattooed sometime. You must really like this game. I forgot to completely do this because I normally do though. Dropped. I'm assuming you came specifically because of the game I'm playing, right? You just found me off of Twitch. Okay. You ship log. Ember Hearth. It is the best video game of all time. Yes, I see. View entries. Village. Zero Gravity. I need rumor mode. Houses. Gabbro went to Giant's Teeth to try and locate. Stay. Whoever beats this game is forever cursed to wander the internet to find others playing it. That's how I felt when I played One Shot. I literally watched every bit of content I could possibly find because I wanted so desperately to relive those feelings and emotions through other people, and it's never the same. So my text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device. Sounds like Esker is still stationed there, but sells for a while. Same. I want that so much. I want to forget this game and so many others to replay them all. That's the thing. As much as I wish I could have. As much as I wish I could replay One Shot, I'm worried that if I forgot the game and went to replay it, that for some reason something would go wrong and I wouldn't enjoy the game as much the second time. Like something would happen. I might get spoiled of the game or something, and it's like, well, now it doesn't have nearly as much impact on me. Interesting. Okay. That's basically just giving you leads. Of course, I can suit up if I ever need to go out. Well, buckle up, unbuckle, buckle up, unbuckle, buckle up, unbuckle. Okay, sorry. And we can see the map. Well, we can only move forward. No point in dwelling on the past. That is true. So I feel like I should, like, explore the other things on Timber's Hearth first, right? Like, there's other areas on this planet that seemed interesting. Lift off and landing camera. Right trigger to lift off. Alright, how quickly do I crash? Let's find out. I should land in here as my first place trying to land, right? That seems fine. I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. I did it. Look at you, professional pilot, using the landing camera. Smooth as butter. I did manage to land without dying. That was a lot easier than that stupid toy. I never used the landing camera. I mean, it worked pretty well. Hmm. Missing site, mining site 2B. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. What's over here? That's through the special doorway. So what's this direction? Shut off the thrusters and let gravity do its thing. I'm just worried about dying. Stuff down here, but nothing really important. Bye, Moth. See you around. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. And hopefully I get to see you at movie night if we end up actually doing that. Stuff is stuff. Go get. Hello, Outlaw. How you doing? Bye, Snack. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. 3 p.m. and I haven't had breakfast. Snack, go eat. Gonna hop into the Discord just in case. Well, if you want to, sure. Love to have you around. Maybe I should put my suit on for this if we're going down. Well, there's another skeleton. Yeah, I feel like I should go put my suit on. If I'm gonna explore this cave. Take care, enjoy the best games ever. I will enjoy it. Suit on. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? That's that. So someone down here is playing a harmonica, and they ain't that far from us. Forget who they said had the harmonica. I have an oxygen meter too. Cool space fact, NASA's planning on making a moon base within all of our lifetimes. I hope. Interesting. Yep. Unless there's anything in here, it's just rocks. Hmm. I am interested in going in that pipe, though. I just want to make sure there's nothing else here that I'm missing. Like, none of these holes have anything in them. God, there's a lot of holes for me to check. So many holes, actually. Yeah, it just seems like this one's multiple. Oh, I can't get to it though. It's zero gravity, that's just because I'm in water, I'm assuming. This music is really nice. Well, time to see where this takes me. Going up. This music is incredibly ambient, and I love it. Turn up music, please. It's at maximum. I can turn up the volume of the game on OBS, though. I have it down because a lot of games are super loud with the music. Okay, hopefully this, if it ends up being way too freaking loud, let me know. Because I turned it up by like 3 or 4 decibels. Oh no. I'm still amazed by how much ore are on the Ash Twin. Turn it up, Andrew. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Psycad. Isn't this the ore? Isn't this the ore from the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore where we are mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber's hearth's ore only for the construction of the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced mentality, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Immensely thick. Psych. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they planned accordingly. Oh god. Thought you had I thought you had forbidden your appearance from making puns. Thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Colorus. How else would he improve? Strike. Ship log update. can see the map at any time, which is nice. Equip scout launcher. Right bumper. Launch scout. Okay, that's really cool too. Okay, see, I'm learning my tools and what I have available to me. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Didn't do anything. Didn't seem like it did anything. Oh god, no, you just have to stand. Oh god. Of all the places, I walked that direction. Hold on, I'm going back up there. I wasn't done exploring yet. Waterfall is going to prevent me. Oh, this is where I started. See. So this is just the other side of that. Interesting. Alright, then we're going back this way. Hmm. Okay, put it in this one. And this is the correct one, apparently. Yarrow. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Oh no. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Yarrow. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. And the smallest flaw or an opening in the shell in that project's Ash Twin project. In the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. Okay, then what the heck's the point of this? Also, this is so much louder than my voice. Okay, I need to turn the volume down a little bit. That's very loud. There we go. Uh, that's interesting. Should I take this with me? I think I can. Okay. I refuse to believe that none of these holes in the walls, at least one of them has to have something in it, right? At least one of them has to have an opening. I could be completely wrong. Indeed. The music. Hmm. Regardless, I don't want to sit here and check every one of these holes. What the hell is that?
What in the hell is happening?
What? Okay. That's interesting. I hear the music. Escape. Hmm. Okay. So I'm back here, but I have the launch codes already. Ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled up and ready to go. Did I just die? Oh, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on the being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Orville has the launch codes. They should be up in the observatory. So he still doesn't think I have them, but I already have them. See you around, Moth. Let me just go back to sleep. How long will this let me sleep, I wonder? Alright, I've slept long enough. But I already have the codes. Because I already know the launch code. So I don't have to go, what? But so I went back in time. I think. But why? Okay. Hold on. Nope. Pre-flight checks. Jetpack auto boost. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button press manual or any time upward thrust is used auto. Auto lookup translator. Freeze time when translating text. Freeze time when reading ship log. Freeze time while talking to others. Freezes time while talking to characters. I'm reading journals or signs. This will prevent character animations from playing during conversation. Okay. Mines. Ash Twin Project. But this is still remembered anyway. I'm a big proponent of unchecking all the time freeze options. Do they matter that much? Okay, I'll take your word for it. You seem to enjoy the game. You seem to know a lot about the game, so I'll take your word for it. Okay, so we landed at the mines, and I think I had kind of explored everything there. I know the solar system better than my own. What else is interesting on this planet? Because I'd like to explore things here before going elsewhere. Oh, there's a radio tower. That's interesting. It's at least something. That's fine. Mostly because our own is a bit more difficult to traverse. You know, that's a good point. There's a guy playing the harmonica on this planet somewhere. Gotta figure out where that guy is. That's DLC Do Not Touch. What, this? This is DLC stuff? Okay, I won't bother with it then. Wool shed. Okay, I will leave that for later then. Alright, hold on. There we go. Locking onto a planet makes it a lot easier to circle a planet. That's fine. or do. I'm not a cop, but I recommend figuring out the main game first. Yeah, it makes sense. Talk to Tektite. Hey, yo, Hatchling. Oh, you were taking that thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me, I saw something crash over the horizon. I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures. My little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. What crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. You think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might come off a dark bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling. That's a fact. I think I'll see Marl and Hall lose it, but get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I have to get a look at what's inside that seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff could help me haul the old scout launcher over here, obviously. The opening's too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands into anything that looks unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. I heard words that I can help with. What in the hell? What the hell is that? Error duplicate signal. So this is literally teleporting this thing 25 kilometers away. Oh. Go in there. What's the worst that could happen? Puncture detected. Seems like going in there is a no-go. Seems perfectly safe. Yeah, definitely. So we have a plant here that teleports you probably to another planet. Follow where I think he went? Maybe. I want to try because the way I shoot it in here changes its trajectory, and I want to try and hit whatever in the heck is in the center that I was barely able to see before. Looks like a giant anglerfish. Come on, hit something, hit something, hit something. Okay, that's a better one. What the hell is that? don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Can I... Yep, my scout is literally all the way on this planet. It's in the center of the planet. That is something. Sure we can't jump in here? Go check it out. It seems bright and cheerful. I'm sure it'll be fine. So doing that refuel my fuel. No, it doesn't. How we redo fuel then? Yeah, let's just go, charging headfirst into a planet that we've been told literally kills people. Or like piranhas have come off of them. That seems safe, right? Perfectly safe. But I'm curious. All right, we're here. I may have crashed directly into the planet. I'm glad of all the ways I could possibly crash and die. It was me charging headfirst into death anyway. I'm only good. I'm good at. What is that? Huh. Anyway. Anyway, let's try that again. I don't think we should go to the planet that's been specifically told us that it's dangerous. Probably not a good first place to go. Is there anything else on this planet? I feel like there's gotta be something else. I probably should have looked, because it specifically said. We got that, which is DLC, and we don't want to bother with. There we go, that's something. Ruins of some sort. Another perfect landing. Indeed. I only make perfect landings. I don't see any reason to not put this on, and it gives me the jetpack in case I need it. So, I've got to go now. Good luck not crashing again. See you around, Poet. Thank you for stopping by. Interesting. What on earth are you? Because randomly changing. I, well, what's this? What's this? Yeah, it is. This is just the outskirts of that place, which I've already been. I wonder if there's anything down here of note, though. I doubt it, but I'm curious. Danger. Ghost matter detected nearby. Underneath this log, specifically. If I don't go near it, I should be fine. Well, it looks like there's actually some up here, too. Yes, there is. Was it just around these crystal things? Because it seems to be kind of in the general area of where these crystals are. Interesting. Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting down here, though. Besides ghost matter, I guess. What happens if I shoot my scout directly into the ghost matter? It doesn't stop it from working or break it, but it does know that it's there. Know that it's in ghost matter. Interesting. Hey, starting to get the hang of how this all works. Okay, now it's time to see if my fuel, if I regain fuel just by putting my suit back. I have no idea. No, no I don't. So do I have to completely reset time to get my fuel back? Or is there actually a way to refill it? I have no idea. Okay, as it turns out, thick logs are thick and need something more horsepower than my skinny arms to cut. Hmm. What's down here? Oh, it's just ghost matter. That's true, I can see ghost matter from here. Although, this is a different place. There's a lot of ghost matter. Let me take a look at that because I'm curious. I'm a curious being. Is there a refuel thingamabob left to suit pickup? I see, refuel jetpack. Thank you.
Now,
Okay. Is there anything down here besides just a bunch of ghost matter? Doesn't seem like there's any reason to be here. There's just a bunch of ghost matter that catches your attention. Oh, good. I don't even have to take the suit off. Okay, is there anything else left here? Do we head for the moon? I think... What is that? This is a place I haven't been. Yep. Hi, Demon Beast. Thank you for the hug. I really like seeing different people play this game in different ways. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm the kind of person where I like to explore like one area before I go elsewhere. Like, I want to explore this entire planet before I move on, kind of a thing. That's just the way I am with games. What's this? Chief Research Notes, property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to a signal emitted by the quantum moon. It stands to reason two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Fun fact, all Arthians are named after rocks. I see. Cool. Unidentified signal nearby. Where was it? There was one that was super close. Is it this thing? Ah. It's a grove shard. Ship log updated. Signal identified as a grove shard. Quantum something. Quantum fluctuation. Oh god, it's doing this thing. It's doing the thing again. It's doing the thing where it teleports behind me. I don't know if you wanted it. The Nomai are all named after plants. That's cool. Creepy moving rock, my beloved. Well, I've been brought food. I don't know what I should do. Should I take a break and eat? I don't know how long it will take me to eat. It shouldn't be that long. Or should I just keep going and not eat? Fun fact, the rock is also named after a rock. Rock. Wow, I never would have guessed that. We can take a quick break, eat. Why did I even say it out loud? I knew you guys were going to tell me to take care of myself. It's almost like I have a community of people that actually care about me. That's unfair. It's not fun. Ow. You don't let me not take care of myself. Okay. In that case, I'm going to take a break. We're probably going to be playing this game at least for another hour, because that's when stream is supposed to stop. But I'm going to take like a 5-10 minute break to eat my food, and then I'll come back. I might turn my mic back on while listening to music, but no guarantee. I might just focus on eating. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes at most. I'll see you all then. For our 3 pieces of fried and very well seasoned chicken, along with a bunch of macaroni and cheese. Let me just that. Thank you, Moth. How are you? Hopefully the wait wasn't too excruciating for you all. I tried to eat as quickly as I could. I'll give it a few seconds, make sure everyone's back. The food was very good, Zan. It was very well seasoned, 3 very well seasoned chicken fingers and a bunch of French fries. I just put on Interstellar music. Well, lucky for you, we have it. I have Interstellar on a Plex server, so whenever we can find some time that works for everyone, we can play the game. Play the game. Watch the movie. Why is my controller not working suddenly? Game? Game, I would appreciate it if you used my controller. My controller went off because it was idle. And now this game doesn't want to pick it up. I might have to restart the game. Eh. Yeah, my controller just isn't working. Reset loop and quit to main menu. I'm close to the end of this loop already. I've been exploring for a bit. I have a similar problem with my Switch controllers on my PC, yeah. Well, I explored everything right where I am currently, right? Yeah, there's nothing else here I wanted to explore. Move and re-add it to devices every time. I don't even think it's that. That may unconnect my controller and reconnect it. Okay, actually unplugging and plugging the dongle back in worked. Cool. Well then. Next, we'll go into the moon. So I think we've pretty much explored everything on this planet. Doesn't look like there's anything else on here that we missed. Alright, let's go. There it is. I have successfully landed on the moon without dying. No crashes this time. Unidentified signal nearby. No, not that one. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Yes, I am on the moon.
Ground Control didn't tell me you were landing. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Other travelers come by.
The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight.
Seems lovely up here.
A little. I'm in touch with ground control. Hornfels and Gosson mostly, and they radio up to chat every now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village.
That sounds like a lovely idea. Is the floor a portable surface? Portable surface. Probably if it's made out of moon rocks. You spy on us?
What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about because I never told them. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask?
They forget about you.
I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone our village.
Where was that you whistling?
Probably, or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up on their music with the signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked red on your mini-map. And the Adalock is pretty small moon, really. Just go north. Can't miss it.
What is this place?
Very funny. Old stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost. Well, apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach you anymore. Teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers here used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from timber hearth and keeping an eye on things.
Marl says hi.
Marl's probably the only one who remembers I'm up here. I should go and see the big lug soon. Don't tell them about this, but sometimes I throw my little scout down there to make sure Marl isn't doing anything stupid. I worry that big tree in the village wouldn't stand a chance otherwise.
Talk to you later. Log updated. Esker is not a rock, though. Unidentified signal nearby. Suddenly, music. This music is really good. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled. This moon is actually incredibly small. I can walk across it just on my own. Not a rock. Esker, sometimes called long winding ridge, sand and gravel. Interesting. Esker's signal scope log. The hell is happening? That is certainly something. Well then. I'm assuming that's what killed me last time. Alright then, let's go back to the moon. Nothing happened, it's fine. I was gonna ask how it's going, but you just died. Welcome back, Poet, by the way. Yes, I just died to what looked like a supernova. Anyway, going back to the moon, because I wasn't done reading that, and I was just trying to get out of the dialogue. So I could see what in the heck was happening. Where's it? There it is. Moon located. God, if only it was that quick to get to our actual moon, eh? Keep forgetting I had to hit B twice. Alright, let's try that again, with less dying this time. Ow. Professional astronaut. Let's try this again. Esker's signal scope log. Considering the location, that was definitely our sun just deciding to supernova. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear their music.
Day 51. Listen to Chent play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphyry and Gosson their flirting is not suitable from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music was coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryvex doing okay. I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Felspar's harmonica, but Felspar disappeared in some ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broke. I better talk to Guinness.
There's also harmonica coming from the Death Planet. Hey, I'm a pretty professional astronaut. I've only died once. So is there anything else on this moon? Okay, technically, if we're counting the fucking sun supernovaing, I've died 3 times. But I don't consider that my fault. I have only crashed the ship once. So 3 it is. That doesn't care for cause, and neither does my count. It's nature's fault. Yep, exactly. Whew. Okay. Dark bramble seed inside the seed. Quantum spore, quantum moon. Text observer here talks about calibrating some sort of device on Atlock. So there should be ruins here then, somewhere. Inside the seed. When I launch my scout into the seed, I crash into heart. Ends up on a much bigger space filled with fog and a thorny vines. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a supernova. Sure, there's a reason in the lore as to why the sun went supernova there. Probably. We just probably don't know it yet. Ash Twin Project. Alright, let's get in the air. There should be some sort of ruins or something here on the moon. Something here that we can investigate. Well, those would probably be what we're looking for. And who doesn't like a good conspiracy board? That's exactly what it is. just make a dodgeball reference? I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know what a dodgeball is, but I don't know what you would be referencing. Oh, it's another one of these things. What? Well, trees detected. I suppose there is a tree here. Dodgeball is a movie about a gym owner going broke and having to win a dodgeball championship to earn enough money to save his gym. I see. Pick up scroll. Insert scroll. Okay. I see. And a recording. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? Wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. So I'll fly there and see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe, old stars above. Alright, this thing constantly making noise is getting on my nerves. Quiet down. Interesting. So they point at things. So that one points at the sun. This one points at a different planet. That one's also the sun, just a really noisy version of the sun. This one points at that little tiny planet out there. And then this, it just spins around forever and never finds what it's looking for. Interesting. Just gonna do that so it's quiet. Not yet. Oh no, they're both cool. Okay. OMG, the sun's so pretty. It really is. This entire game is pretty. Could it be that there was just another planet behind the sun? Possibly. Oh yes, we've already heard this person. They were back there. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. It is safe to be out and safe really close to the sun as well. I have no idea what that means. Billix. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Private, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Casanova. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. Interesting. Let's go stand next to this tree real quick. Ouch. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stationed on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Plume. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this the proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Colony would enjoy that immensely. Why did my left monitor just randomly turn off? He's always held great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Are there any other scrolls in here I could remove? I don't think so. It seems like everything. Okay, so this icon is the eye of the worst of the the eye of something. Hold on, what was it? I have a feeling that's gonna be important. It's almost 2 a.m. and let me tell you, I am cooked. Is that so? Eye of the universe? I. This one. It was definitely on this one. What the hell? Which one was it? Eye signal locator, eyes signal. Ah, the eye of the universe, yes. Sleep. Tell me what to do. Get good sleep if you're in my time zone. Always know your time now. Is there anything else on this moon that matters to me? I don't think so. Brittle Hollow. I looked here and there's nothing down in that crater. Okay. Brittle Hollow. Be the next planet out. I have cracked open a packet of crispy M&Ms. What the hell is this right next to the sun? Hold on. Oh, it's the Ash Twins. Okay, I know that's supposed to be here. What is that? That's farther away. Wispy. It's almost time for a kaboom. Maybe. Oh, not Dark Bramble. Not that either. Interloper. You. Brittle Hollow, that's what I was looking for. If I'm in the ship the next time that happens, I'm just going to try to fly as far away as possible and see what happens. Be a little too fast. Okay, we're good. Totally intentional. That's interesting. Close call, yes. There's another ship here, so I guess this is as good a place to start as any. Can I steal this guy's ship? It looks like a black hole. It certainly looks something like that. Is there someone on this planet? What the fuck? Okay, well that scared the crap out of me. Why is there just random rocks hitting this planet? That's fine. A spacesuit is literally made out of cloth. It's fine. I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Felspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. This is the music that happens before the sun explodes. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring. But I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there was one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm gonna head north to the ruins on the equator and try to find a way down. Well, we don't have time to explore. We do have time to go as far away from the sun as possible. Just to see what happens. Run the hell away. Not that you can outrun a supernova, but still. Oh. Okay, well. How dare you? I got away from the explosion. There is no escape. I want to follow that escape pod at some point. Anyway. Is it like one of those Legend of Zelda's games? Really makes you think. Yeah, it does. Everything makes me think in this game. Alright, I think I have time. They seem to be lasting about 30 minutes. So I have time for one more before I have to stop stream. We're going to head back to Brittle Hollow and explore that for a bit. And I'm going to not nearly destroy myself by ramming into the planet this time. At 700 meters per second. But I also want to go faster than this. Hollow's lantern. Slow the heck down now. Everything makes you think, you poor thing. You should have escaped that. I mean, it looks like I would have. I got pulled back, though. Scout launcher, go! Well, maybe I should stop toying around and get inside. No way to open from here. Interesting. Yes, there we go. Well, there's some text. Alright, let's see what this is first. Oh, that's the wrong button. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I already was kind of noticed that. That was close. This is fine. Just gonna quickly refill on air, and then I'm gonna check up there. Well, I know while we're here, it's just... What is up here? Signal identified as an escape pod. Frequency distress beacon. Cool, well I know what distress beacons sound like now. Now this is real music. Untranslated Nomi recording. Attach. Is everyone unharmed? Plume. No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least we have heard from... have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or 3? No, I'm not even able to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves. Swiftly, the volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ashes and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on the surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down from this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Okay. A new hand touches the beacon. A new hand touches the beacon. We're not playing... We ain't playing that game on the stream. I mean, I guess I could. I don't think I'm going to be playing Skyrim on stream anytime soon. What on earth is this? Land. No, launching Escape Pod 3. Launching Escape Pod 2. Now launching Escape Pod 1. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict: hospitable. Alert: collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Begin flight log. Escape Pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Emergency escape hatch. Oops. Wow. It's not very structurally intact. Stuff has been here for a very long time. Oh god, no. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. This area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. You want to poke the black hole. Those stairs are not up to safety standards anymore. I don't know if they ever were. I mean, a free-formed staircase coming off of a sheer cliff over top of a black hole, I don't think that even when it's structurally sound fits any, like, safety standards. Health and safety would have a field day with this place. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we can't present to respond. If we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye's signal called to us, and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, but eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will help keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Oh boy. Well, let's not go that way first, because there was also more text this way. Because that seems like the proper direction to go. Whereas we should explore the temporary settlement that they made. Three minutes of oxygen remaining. Is there any plants down here to refill my oxygen? There's a tree up there. There's this one guy my mother knew. Bridges without handrails. Yeah. Bridges without handrails are incredibly stupid. You should have handrails on everything. Surface integrity, 100%. Oh, it actually tells you if the thing you're shooting it at is likely to break or not. I see. This knowledge... Okay. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle in the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Needs more handrails. Exactly. Handrails on handrails on handrails. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what a rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye to the universe. Eh. What happens if I just... Hold up. What? That isn't a black hole. It teleported my scout somewhere. Where the hell did it teleport? All the way into the middle of nowhere. That's interesting. Is that a white hole? It looks like it. Looks like there's a white hole that is connected to this black hole, and they're acting like wormholes to one another. Channel your inner Tom Cruise and jump in. When the sun's about to explode, I'll jump in because what's the point of not doing so, seeing what happens? We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives us hope. Folly, are you still here? I am unsure of how to survive in this place without you. Oh. Osha, I am unsure how to be without. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. Honora and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. So, they tried to go there. Something grabbed the ship. And then captured it and captured one of the escape pods. This looks like one of the escape pods went to this planet. One of the escape pods went to the twin planets, and a third one either off into the deep reaches of space or was captured by thorns, which makes me think it's the other planet. So yeah, the main vessel got captured by the thorny planet, Dark Bramble. Is what that seems to me like anyway, with the thorns and everything. Aw. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? I might. Right. Ow. Smack myself into the wall. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Geek, wherever you are. Ah, if only there was an N there instead of a K. That would be perfect. We can't talk to Neek about that, though, because Neek wants to play this game for themselves. That's the only reason they're not at stream. It's like parts of the entire place are falling apart as time moves on. Okay, I think that's everything here. Well, besides actually exploring what's up here. I'm back for a few seconds.
Hi, Sandy.
Yo.
Why'd you come back just to bolt me?
Okay, let's get out of here. Go across the ceiling. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. This place literally is just falling apart. Well. Too late now. Oh look, my ship is here. Well, it doesn't kill you, it does literally just teleport you here. What is this place? Yeah, it literally just throws you out of this white hole. Well. Trees detected, Austin Shankry Field. Now. There's a lot of writing here, but I'm not going to have time to finish reading it. So I don't want to select it, as everything's about to be over. I think I'm too far away to actually be killed by the supernova, though. It's like around 15 minutes per universe. Oh, maybe I'm not too far away. Nope, not too far away. $22 minutes per loop. I think we deserve a marshmallow after all that. Perfect. This is a very good game for busy people for hopefully obvious reasons. Yeah, the fact that it forces you to stop playing the game or not stop, but it gives you a very good stopping point every 22 minutes. It makes actually playing this game for a short period of time viable, whereas a lot of modern games are built to do the exact opposite. They're built to try and take as much of your time away from you as possible. You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. The sun is going to go supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. It's really more... Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. Basically the opposite of one shot, where you can only stop in certain points. Even with one shot, though, there's only like an hour between points if you're not taking a way a lot of time, right? The new God of War games are good and all, but the one-shot camera makes you feel like you have to play in one sitting. Well, this is an incredibly beautiful game. And we're just gonna sit here and let the music play. Even though the music doesn't last for long. But we're just gonna do this. And do this. This is gonna be where I have to stop streaming for the day. Gone a little over time, but considering I took a 10-minute break and starting stream was a little longer than normal, we ended up about right. Just about